Zewande,
Zewande,
BK,
Bhengu.
Zewande, Bhengu.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Poet React, where I watch videos of spoken word poets performing their poems and I give my interpretations of them. Before we begin, please do like this video, subscribe if you have not subscribed as yet, and leave a comment down below and let me know who you think I should react to next. And without wasting any more time, let's get to it. So today I am reacting to a performance by Sanelisiwe Yekani, and I'm not sure what the title of the poem is.
Just yesterday I was 1,000 years old. Today I am an infant in my house.
Yesterday, or in past time, I was an elder or was seen as an elder. Today I am seen as a child in my house. Okay?
In my house, furniture sits on the ceiling. The carpet has found its way up the walls and something is burning in one of the rooms.
Okay, so the house is a mess. It's chaotic. She's kind of giving us this backdrop of what's happening in the house and things are not where they're supposed to be.
We don't mind the smoke. Let the fire find us here. Here, right in the middle of my
So we're used to things being this chaotic.
Here, right in the middle of my living room, lying here, trying to figure out how I will forever never reach the hearing universe.
I'm getting the sense that this is about two people who are in a relationship or who are married. Because when she says I'll forever never reached a hearing universe, she could be referring to her vows. The promise of being with each other forever could never really be realized, being there forever after. So it is giving those ties. So she's talking about a space that she shares with her person who is her lover, or at least married to or in a relationship with.
The hearing universe. Okay. How it never reached the skies, the something out there, the listening, the watching over us.
Yeah, so our vows never reached whatever is out there that blesses everyone who says those vows. So we were never really blessed in that way.
Us. Two bodies in a world of our own making.
Yeah, so whatever this chaos is in this house, we made it this way.
Perhaps our prayers were too soft. We ought to project a little next time when we've discovered new loves and more opportunities to die.
Again, the idea of being each other's forever would have been granted if maybe, if we had prayed harder. It sounds like there's a relationship and both people in the relationship are unhappy and everything is kind of a mess.
We were only two bodies in a world of our own making, larger than life itself in our being, in our loving. In my house, the passages are filled with echoes of how we used to laugh.
We were happy once.
How we laughed till our tears found their way to our lips. We didn't mind the taste of salt. It was comforting to know we have a bit of the ocean within us.
Oh, she's reminiscing about the good old times. Oh, that's dope. That's amazing.
Remember us peeping away at the sky, trying to steal bits of the moon. On many nights we flew, wrapped in the enormity of each other's wings. We caught...
Oh, you know, she's obviously using poetic language to describe how beautiful their love was, or the force of their intimacy was, where anything and everything still seemed possible. They were just happy with each other. They felt like they could give each other the world. She's just reminiscing at this point.
On many nights we flew, wrapped in the enormity of each other's wings. We caught stars and held them. They turned to dust between our palms. We weren't afraid to test the theory of stardust, man's placement in the cosmos, this time thing. this change thing, indeed this time thing. We witnessed evolution.
This time thing. I couldn't get it at first when she was saying it. So we were happy then. And then as time went on, things changed. And now she's talking about the evolution. We evolved. And I guess they evolved into people who don't want to be with each other, but somehow they're still with each other.
Change thing, indeed this time thing. We witnessed evolution in my house. Flowers didn't exist before our words, neither did thorns before our claws seeping from fingertips.
So they evolved into being these monstrous things to each other. They were lovers, and now they are just something else, just monstrous, destructive.
Our undying need for chaos, the riot, the doors are nowhere in sight, the windows shattered.
Yes. This goes back to what she began with, where everything is everywhere, everything is broken.
Turn smashing into them for the sake of reasoning.
Yes. There's no conversations that are held for the sake of conflict resolution. It's all just messy and destructive. It's nothing but chaos. Conversations are fights, are brawls.
I need for chaos, the riot, the doors are nowhere in sight, the windows shattered. We took turns smashing into them for the sake of reasoning. Defining non-existent worlds using existent bodies, lower backs aching, hands scorched from pushing milestones fixing. The closet doors are causing a racket.
Everything is just labor. Everything is just laborious. It's just everything, Inji.
Aching, hands scorched from pushing milestones fixing. The closet doors are causing a racket. They think it's funny. They think it's rather funny how such a delicate world could crumble so viciously, and how we missed it when things fell apart.
So the space they were in when they were still happy is the delicate space. The idea of love, or love as a concept, is so delicate. But when it begins to crumble, it really just crumbles.
Things fall apart in my house, Chinua Achebe.
So that's an intertextual reference. She's referencing the book Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. She's taking that title of Things Fall Apart and relating it to her situation here. She's kind of flipped that phrasing or that title so that it fits, or she's worked it into what she's talking about here and the state of her house. And amazing.
Things fall apart in my house, Chinua Achebe. My house is a madhouse. It screams they've been here before.
Yes. Parts of the house, if they were able to talk, they would tell you that Izolo, they did the same thing. This morning, the past hour, this destruction keeps happening.
Animals, laughing, weeping, human-like figures in my house.
So if the bits of the house could talk, they would not speak of humans, they would speak of animals and human life. Remember, she did tell us that this time thing, this change thing, and how they evolved into these creatures. They're no longer human. When they're with each other, they are these beasts, these destructive, monstrous things. And that's what the house feels or sees or interprets them as. No longer as lovers, no longer as human beings, just things.
Fragmented tableaus right in the middle of my living room. We tried to gather ourselves every time pieces of us hit the floor, but broken pieces tend to scatter, you see. Things could get messy with all that searching to end up bleeding, with all that laughing, with all that weeping.
This is everything that is happening. It's just blood and tears.
With all that laughing, with all that weeping, things could get messy in a room full of brokenness, so we took it to church instead.
We tried to go to church to find some kind of solution to this problem that we are having. Again, it's two people who are in a miserably destructive relationship, but they seem stuck with each other for whatever reason.
Straight to the cathedral, founders of our own religion, in search of...
Didn't take it to a regular church, went straight to the top. Mfuna the top shayela mfundisi to come and help me with this issue. Went to, if they could, they found the Pope. Kahle kahle.
Something divine, something other to save us from each other, to save us from ourselves. Broken now, our claws are visible now.
Oh, our claws are visible now. So it used to be that we were monstrous with each other and in each other's presence and in our house. So now other people can see there's something wrong lapha. Uright ichomi, awungeka wena. Our claws can be seen. Oh, that's...
Save us from each other, to save us from ourselves. Broken now, our claws are visible now. Who reeks of sin more than the other?
Oh, she recognizes that she's just as much at fault for this destructive relationship, just as much as he is.
Who between you and me came home with the spirit of Judas? Yes, I remember our last supper. A plate of broccoli had never tasted that good. There was nothing else, nothing left to eat away at. Done. Just forks and knives on plates and teeth.
When they're not eating away at each other, they're eating the utensils, they're eating everything else, or at least they're destroying everything else.
Forks and knives on plates and teeth. Pardon me, fangs and claws and scars.
Remember, they cannot eat away at the forks and the knives and the plate because they don't use those things. Why don't they use those things? Because they evolved into monstrous beings who are not human anymore. They have claws and fangs now. Ugh.
We ought to forgive the universe. We ought to forgive ourselves. We are only jittery in our being, jittery in our loving, and clumsy. Clumsy with our words, with our hands, with our feet.
We don't mean to. We don't mean to be this destructive with each other, but we are, and we can't help it.
Lying here, perfectly flawed, and knowing that perhaps we were never capable of handling love and such wonders.
Oh, maybe this idea, maybe just love is beyond us. It's dope.
This morning I woke up and I put on all my tears. I put on all my tears for holding on to something blue and borrowed in my heart.
Okay, so in white weddings, there's this idea of at the wedding there must be something blue, something borrowed, something new. So now she's talking about putting on all her tears so she can hold on to something blue and something borrowed. There is the desire to relive a happy moment, which was her wedding, or maybe what she's really saying is, I've put on all of my tears, I'm wearing all my regret and sorrow for holding on to this man. And she says something blue and borrowed because, one, blue being this sad thing. We know from high school that that's how we used to interpret color, or at least the color blue, this sad thing. I've held on to this thing that has brought me melancholy and misery, right? I've held on to it, something blue and borrowed. It was never mine. I should have let it go. I'm wearing all of my regret today. I'm feeling all of it today.
Something blue and borrowed in my house. Thank you.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love Sanelisiwe's writing. She's an absolute gem, man. And her voice, she sounds so majestic when she performs. And if you ever get a chance to see her perform live, do that. This poem is an amazing telling of a story of two people who are stuck or feel stuck with each other. And I think another thing is that she never mentions whether this relationship was, I mean, it was implied whether it was physically destructive, so unomuntu oshawayo in the relationship, or it was all psychological and and mental and emotional, because sometimes the chaos that is in this house, the tables being there, doors being broken, windows and all of that, it's all a psychological interpretation of the familiar environment, because the psyche is destabilized by the situation. Either way, amazing piece of writing, amazing as always. Well, that will do it for today. Thank you so much for joining me in this episode of Poet React. I hope to see you again in the next video. Please do leave your comment down below and let me know who you want me to react to next. That's it for today.
When you said goodbye, I crumbled alone. But your old poems found me and turned me to stone. So come back and fix me, poet, fix me.